I was in the Navy. I was in between Vietnam and Korea in the mid-50s. And can't tell by looking at me now, but at that time they were called UDT. Today they're called SEALs. All my life I drove a truck. And basically I lived in my truck. I ran from here to the West Coast twice a month. I had a small apartment. And then when my health got to be where I couldn't work no more, I got into Burwood next door, which is public housing. And it was quite an adjustment.
I had lived in another senior apartment, which I thought was government subsidized, but found out it wasn't. And my rent started going up every year, and I couldn't afford it anymore. So I talked to my family, and I actually moved in with my son and daughter-in-law for 1 year. And I love them to death, but it wasn't working out very well. And I only had a room like a nursing home. I had nowhere to go. I just didn't know what I was going to do at my age.
I manage, I have no idea, $700 or some dollars a month. Somehow, somewhere, I am making it. I buy my own food, I pay my own, I don't never not pay my rent, you gotta know that. My bills is always paid, and I do have a little money left.
Right after World War II, and we went to Korea, and the war started in 1950. 2 years later, when I arrived in Korea, I was pretty young. I'm the only one in that town can speak English. So the American troops came along. They needed an interpreter. I don't know how, but they picked me up to use me to be interpreter for the Army. I was 12 years old. Worked for the 8th Army American Command.
The main thing is when you get old, people don't prepare like myself. I'll admit it. And you have to just learn to live within your means.
I worked as an executive housekeeper, and when I retired, I was making $65,000 a year. I had a home, but what happened was the home just started going apart, needed new AC, and I couldn't afford it.
Before I got an opportunity to come here, I was 10,680 on the voucher list. And I was 970 something on the public housing list. So you need many more of these places built to accommodate the elderly, poor people.
I am grateful to God and to housing, most of all, for having these programs for people like me and others. I'm hoping other people can know that they can find a place just like this here and live into.
But as long as you can pay your rent, pay your cable bill, and get some groceries, you got a beautiful place to live. Beautiful.
I almost fell on the floor that it was so reasonable because it wasn't something and I've never been used to have to ask for any other kind of, subsidies or anything.
To me, you got to swallow your pride. You have to say, I need help, I got to find it.
It saves my life. With that voucher, I could not have made it. In no way I would have went to live at. With the money that they charge nowadays, no way.
The people are very friendly. It's a mixed culture, and we all get along. We have a lot of meetings and things that they offer. They have a great computer room, and I love it.
I like American Western food, but my wife doesn't like the American Western food at all. So she cooks, but she loves so much. She stay in the kitchen now. They got the gyms up there inside there. Got a walking machines and a bicycle there. So I use that every chance that I can get.
I walk to the store then walk back. Walking is good for senior citizens like me. I got arthritis so bad. In my hands, they turn in crooked. But I don't let that stop me. I go to Giant, I go all over the place.
They want me to, waiting list will be 2 years. But I'll put it in there. I don't know why, but less than a month and I got a room. So I moved in here. And even to here, I didn't even dream about coming here. But look at I am now. I'm sitting here. beautiful building.
That's the thing, people are unaware of these programs. They're living here, there's programs that with your income, you can even get your Part B for your insurance paid, and that's $104 a month.
It is awesome. Where I came from, it was nice, but an older building. I had an efficiency, and my heart desire was to have a bedroom with a door on it before I died. And I put in for it and I got it. Closed my bedroom door, the first thing I did when I moved up there. Closed my door and I kept saying, oh, I got a door, I got a door. I loved it.
I'll be 71 in October, so I don't know in 2 or 3 years who I'll need or what I'll need, but at least for now I'm comfortable with what I have.
When you wake up in the morning, you thank God you got it, because if it wasn't for something, programs like this, a guy like me could be sleeping under a bridge because you just can't do it.
Sometimes I'm upstairs and I'll be reading the Bible sitting at the table and I'm crying. I look around. I look around at my kitchen, my grand. I got a dishwasher upstairs. I've always been the dishwasher. It's fantastic.